Hey everybody, I just wanted to stop in and ask, how's it going today? How are you doing? I'm an intuitive guide and an empath, and I can feel that there's a lot of heavy energy going on right now on the planet, and who could blame us, right? There is so much going on right now. Oh my God, between the election, COVID, and just everything else that we've been dealing with around that, I know that people are feeling stressed out and, kind of crazy. So I was thinking about all this and I thought, well, you know what? I want to share something with you that's really helped me, which is the thought and the saying, I want to say, from Byron Katie, which she says is, are you okay in this moment right now? And that might not sound like very much, but if you really think about it, really think about, am I okay in this moment right now? It can be huge and it can be a game changer. Because for one thing, we only have the moment that we're in right now. What's going to happen tomorrow? We don't even know if we're going to get to tomorrow, honestly. I mean, we don't. And then what happened in the past, it's over. The other thing she says is the best thing about the past is it's over. You can't go backwards. You can't go forwards. You're just in this moment right now. So if you're feeling anxious, stressed out, panicky, worried, projecting a lot of fear and anxiety towards what might happen, what could happen, I just want you to stop that right now. And I want you to ask yourself, am I okay in this moment right now? Because honestly, if I ask myself that right now, it's totally fine. I'm totally fine. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm talking to you. There's trees outside the window. It's pretty quiet around me right now. There's not a lot going on that I certainly can't deal with. And if there was more going on, I know how to deal with it. So the whole point is you can use this tool at any time. You can just take a big breath and say to yourself, am I okay in this moment right now? You might be driving in the car and you're getting stressed out. You're worried about stuff, or there's anxieties. For me, because as an empath, I get anxiety just driving because I pick up on everybody else's anxiety. So what I do is I bring myself back to, am I okay in this moment right now? Yes, I'm driving my car. I'm in control of the car. I'm paying attention. Everything's cool. I'm listening to good music, whatever's going on. So it's just a little something that I thought would be helpful to share just this week, especially because, it's feels like a crazy train going on. And I was talking to a friend and she was feeling stressed out. And I said, it's like you bought a ticket on a trip that you didn't want to go on and you're on the train and you're going, it's not fun. So get off the freaking train. Because our thoughts will take us places we don't want to go. And the human brain is just wired to do that. It comes from ancestral stuff. Like way back in time, we had to worry about getting eaten by a tiger. And so now we're always on the lookout for danger. And one way to stop that whole cycle is just to say, am I okay in this moment right now? So the other thing I like to remind people, if you've listened to me before, is that we're not in charge. And that might sound crazy too. I'll tell you what you are in charge of. You're in charge of the way you react to any given moment in time. And that's why I'm giving you the tool of, am I okay in this moment right now? But otherwise, we're not driving the bus. That's what I'd like to remind people. We're not driving the bus. All you have to do is just enjoy the ride. And the way to enjoy the ride is just to not react to what your mind is telling you, but get into the reality of what's happening in the moment right now. And like I said, just look around. I mean, this couch is supporting me. It totally is. And the floor is supporting the couch. And when I stand up, the floor will support me. I got a lot of support going on here. And so do you. And so I just wanted you to know that. The other thing is I put out a podcast today. My podcast is Fall in Love with Yourself Now. And I give you a weekly themes and a monthly theme. And I just wanted to share this month's theme is, I got 99 problems and I ain't told you one. And I love that theme because what that really is about is, let's not focus on what's going wrong, okay? What you focus on grows. Everything is a frequency, it's energy. And if you're focusing on what's going wrong, you're going to attract a lot more of what's going wrong. So please focus on what's going right. And the other thing is, don't complain. If you can stop complaining and going towards that negative energy and verbalizing it, it can change your life. And that's what I really want for you. So I just wanted to pop in, share the little information about, share about I forgot what I was going to say. I wanted to share with you about, am I okay in this moment now? And just please use that. And also, there is a lot going on. There is a lot of heavy energy. And so be kind to yourself right now. Be super, super kind to yourself right now. Take time for yourself. If you can get out and sit in nature and just look at the clouds going by without, putting all that heavy thought pattern crap into it. Just go outside and just pay attention to your breathing. Listen to the birds. Look at the sky. If you've got nature, any sort of nature, watch the squirrels play. That's always a good thing to do. They're not worried about it. They're not worried about stuff. The other thing, if you can take an Epsom salt bath, maybe do a little yoga. I love doing Wim Hof breathing. That is an excellent way to help you get rid of stress and anxiety. And I'm going to come back in here soon and talk to you more about that and show you how to do that. There's a free app you can use with Wim Hof, which is fantastic. So yeah, just be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself, reach out to people you care about. If you live with somebody and you can hug that person, hug them and hold on for 20 seconds. That's really good for your nervous system and your immune system. If you can't hug anybody, hug yourself. Grab a pillow and pretend you're hugging someone and you're getting hugged back. Just whatever it is to keep you focused and comforted, because, things are seemingly looking crazy, but I am here to tell you that my best friend is an angel, an archangel actually, Archangel Michael. He left a special message in this month's podcast, so you could tune in and hear that. But the one thing that he tells me all the time is all is well, and you don't know what you don't know. And that's calming to me, because first of all, if he says all is well, I believe him, because and you don't know what you don't know. It's true. There's so much going on a dimensional level that we don't always realize. We can't know it, and we're not supposed to know it. So we have to trust, because honestly, in my experience, what's happening here in the world is that everything is supported. You're supported. There is a frequency and a force that is holding everything together. And it's just our silly minds that like to tell us stories that things are going differently than they are, or that things are going, let's not say that they're going differently. Let's just say that they're going badly. And we can't really know that, because we're only seeing like this much of what's actually happening. And, I believe that Archangel Michael and his other buddies who are archangels, and all the angels are around us, they're in a different dimension, but that doesn't mean that they're not interfacing with our dimension and helping us. So that's my belief, and I 100% believe that, because I've never been steered wrong by Archangel Michael. And I truly have been in some crazy, crazy situations where I was afraid and didn't know if things were actually going to be okay in my life. And I listened to his guidance and have always gotten through. And basically, he was always telling me all is well. He always has my back, and he will have your back too. You can feel free to call on him at any time if you're feeling afraid, anxious, and then just listen. That's why it's good to go sit outside. Sometimes you get messages that you wouldn't get if you're sitting in front of your computer or ruminating about possibilities that may or may not ever happen, because honestly, truly, we only have right now. That's why it's so important to ask the question, am I okay in this moment now? Past is over. We may not even make it. We may not even make it until tomorrow. We don't know. I don't know. I mean, anything could happen. That's actually the beauty of things and the excitement of things. So be kind to yourself. If you have questions or comments or whatever, feel free to leave them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And do tune into the Fall in Love with Yourself Now podcast if you feel like that would help. But I do have some good advice, especially for this month and what we're going through, I think. For the month of November. So tune into that, and just thanks for watching. And I hope this was helpful to you, because I know that things are hard right now, and I'm just going to send you a big air hug, air hug to you. Hang in there. I'm rooting for you, and I believe in you, and call on Archangel Michael. Take care of yourself, and just stay calm and know that you don't know what you don't know.